Okay, first video upload. So this is the Trek Advance from the Gary Fisher collection. Picked this up about 3-4 months ago. Lower end of the price range for high-end bikes, but it's a good starter bike and my first higher-end bike. It's a pretty sharp bike. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. I'm not seeing it in stores so much lately, so I think it threw off the shelves. So if you're fortunate enough to have this bike, you have a pretty unique bike. So going through it a little bit, I've added a few different components on it that I'll mention. I'm still a beginning rider, so excuse some of my terminology. First off, wheels, they're not 29ers, they're 26s. I know the 29er, 26er debate is out there. I'm used to 26 myself, and frankly, for my price range, this is what I could afford. It does have mechanical disc brakes. They're pretty nice in terms of stopping and going. They kind of squeal a little bit, but frankly, they're a lot better than just regular brakes. I like it a lot. This clicks system for taking the wheel off is very, very slick. It's spring-loaded, so it's pretty sweet. G2 geometry, as you can see there right above it, I added a wireless bike computer. Shocks have a lockout, which is pretty nice. You can lock it up and lock it out when you want to use your shocks or not. In terms of the steering components and the brakes are pretty nice. I like them a lot. Shifters are Shimano, pretty typical. This is a 21 speed. Added the Ergo G1 series grips recently. I love them. Very, very nice. Don't have my bike computer on there right now, but it's a Bontrager lower end model, but it works pretty well for wirelessly. Again, it's a very, very hot bike. The design is very, very nice. Just regular seat. It's gonna fall here. Let me kind of switch this around. There we go. Seats pretty basic. Coming down here to the derailleur. Shimano Livio. It's not the most high end, but it's a pretty nice derailleur. I like it so far. The only thing that I'll say about the bike is it came with pretty cheap flat pedals. I upgraded to a little bit nicer metal pedals with some metal spikes. I'm assuming they usually have people upgrade to clipless, but I decided not to do that. Again, the paint scheme on this is very, very nice. Usually Treks have the Trek name on the side. This one actually has it on top. And then also underneath, which I think is pretty cool. It's a really very, very cool paint scheme design. Something that I think is pretty interesting is that it comes with actually 3 places to put water bottle holders. I only have 2 right now. There's actually a spot for another just underneath. I also added a lizard skin to kind of keep the chain from hitting right there and marking that up. And like I said, paint scheme pretty cool. There's the Gary Fisher collection symbol. Designed in Wisconsin. And that is the Trek Gary Fisher Collection Advance. It's a hot bike. I love it. And this is actually my first time shooting with my Canon 300HS in 1080p. It's a pretty nice camera as well, so if you're interested, check that out. And that is it.